We're on? All right. Well, good morning. Welcome to George Bremner Field here in Chazy. Is this Northern Soccer League Division Division II matchup between Moriah Vikings and the Chazy Eagles, and a bit of a false start there as the goalkeeper wasn't quite ready. And we'll restart here as Mr. Beaudet is the official on the far side, and so Derek Beaudet and Jamie Labarge the official on the near side. On the camera, the founding father of Hometown Cable, Calvin Castine, and I'm Lee Barcombe. We're going to bring you this early morning matchup here today on September 9th, 2023. Today is Alumni Day here at Chazy, and starts off early morning, 10 a.m. with this matchup between the Chazy varsity and Moriah, and then short after this game, it's going to be the women's alumni game. Followed at 2 o'clock by the Chazy boys varsity against Keene. And then last game of the day at 4 o'clock will be the men's alumni game. So a lot of soccer here on George Bremner Field. We're hoping the field will hold up. It's in pretty wet condition out there right now. They did have a game last night. Chazy played a game last night and won 1-0. And the Eagles now here have earned their first corner kick of the match less than a minute in. Brooke Stevens will take this corner kick for Chazy.
If it comes out, big ball high and wide with the feet here.
Ball is cleared toward the top of the 18. It's going to be Amelia Caslow breaking out with it. She passes the ball forward to Mascarenas, who continues the ball forward. Now on the far side is Violet Shaw. Shaw trying to clear it past onto the feet of Harrington. Harrington trying to get past Barrier. Ball's bouncing around. Amelia Caslow now has it. She, again, pushes the ball forward to Alexis Mascarenas. Mascarenas takes a shot towards goal. Kelly Clark gets her hands on it, parries it away. The ball is loose and over the line. And the Vikings score as Clark seems shaken up there. Unsure who gets credit for that goal as the Eagles are concerned early on for their freshman goalkeeper as Clark collided with two Vikings right at the goal line in an attempt to save the ball. We'll see how everything shakes out here, and we'll find out who the goal scorer was. We'll be back here after this injury timeout. And we're back here, injury timeout as Callie Clark has had to come off the field, the goalkeeper for the Eagles. Sam Gagnon has put on the goalkeeper's shirt and the gloves, and so she'll take over in the net at this point in time. So the goal was scored by Emma Harrington, assisted by Alexis Mascarenas. That was just a minute and a half into the game, so the Vikings take an early lead on the Eagles. And just earned a direct kick there. There's Mascarenas getting knocked over by Turek, so it will be a direct kick again. Coming in substitution-wise for the Eagles was Jocelyn Juneau, and shifting to the sweeper position is Stephanie Barrier. Callie Castine also came in for Avery Parker. So some shuffling back there on the Eagles' defense right off the bat here to start. Throw in for Madalena Gallo. Lexi Clark's going to control that. She gets fouled by Amelia Caslow. So direct kick for the Eagles. Caslow, one of the leading scorers for Moriah last year, and among the top scorers, active scorers in Section 7.
Good ball, Brooke.
Okay. Ball is bouncing around. Pender Bayshard leaves it for Turek. Turek chips it forward looking for Lily Pratt. Coming out of her net to clear it away was Hannah Gator. And the ball squeaks through. Running over to clear it is Olivia Merrow. She's being battled there by Pender Bayshard. Bayshard came away with it briefly, and Merrow cleared it off the sideline. Throw in for the Eagles deep in the Moriah territory. Pratt serves it across, looking for Langlois. It's going to go off the end line. And we have a substitution as Callie Clark is able to come back on for the Eagles. And Sam Gagnon is going to come off. Well, no, Sam Gagnon is going to give up the goalkeeper's uniform for Callie Clark. And Gagnon is going to go back to the sweeper position, Barrier to the outside back, and Jocelyn Juneau will come off the field. So that's good news that that Callie Clark was able to come back in. Mascarenas has it now. Long ball forward to Kaslow. Kaslow trying to get past barrier, being watched there by Callie Castine. Kaslow puts the ball central. Audrey Langlois is there to move it away. Now it's Lexi Clark. Clark being harassed there by Harrington. Harvey moves it to the outside, looking for Langlois. She couldn't control it. Hillary Jakes chips it back forward. Now cleared away by Sam Gagnon to midfield. Anna Anderson is back there for the Vikings, and she chips it over midfield line. Audrey Langlois, central to Lexi Clark. She had the ball taken away by Emma Harrington, Harrington, the goal scorer, now gets past her mark. Pushes the ball central, and Gagnon, there was a foul prior. Mr. Bodette calls a foul, no advantage taken, so it will be a direct kick for the Vikings. They're going to have to move it back into the side a bit. A push was the call, looks like. And Alexis Mascarenas will take the direct kick for the Vikings. Good looking service. Ball's going to bounce through, but Clark is there to make the save for the Eagles.
Good ball, Callie.
Ball bounces at midfield. Lily Pratt chips the ball forward. Anderson was there. Pender Bayshard moves the ball outside. It's going to go off the sideline, be a throw-in for Moriah on the far side. Moriah comes into the game with a record of 1-0. A 1-0 victory over Lake Placid earlier this season. Hillary Jakes was the goal scorer on that occasion. Chazy comes in 2-0-1 or 3-0-1. I can't. 3-0-1 and 2-0 in the league. As I said, they played last night against Seton Catholic, so short turnaround here today for the Eagles. The Moriah game yesterday was canceled due to weather, or postponed rather due to weather. They were supposed to play Ticonderoga last night, so Moriah coming in, certainly the fresher squad. Violet Shaw down in the corner, taken away by Audrey Langlois. She clears it toward midfield. Anna Anderson battling over there with Lily Pratt. Pratt goes down. It'll be a foul. Direct kick for Chazy. As we're 6.5 minutes into the first half, Vikings scored early, a minute and a half in, on a ball that was a hard shot that came in by Mascarenas through the hands of Clark, and then a collision right at the goal line between Callie Clark and Emma Harrington. The ball dribbling across the goal line for a 1-0 lead. Stephanie Barrier now for Chazy. Mascarenas watching her. Barrier tries to clear it forward. Mascarenas blocks it. Now Mascarenas takes the ball. She chips it toward the middle, cleared away by Callie Castine. And the ball is now cleared off by Reagan Baker. It'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Cassidy Turek traps it down. Pressure on her back from Madalena Gallo. Gallo now moves the ball forward for Kaslow. Gets past her. Gagnon kind of whiffs on it. Kaslow now, long ball toward the goal. Coming out to get it is going to be Callie Clark as she beats Harrington to it. I'm not sure the situation with Avery Parker as she came off almost immediately for the Eagles and she's not checked back in yet. Gallo moving the ball forward all the way ahead to Violet Shaw. Shaw tries to go interior. She does. Emma Harrington has it. Now she moves it outside to Mascarena. Mascarena gets past barrier. Coming over to help out there was Brooke Stevens. She traps the ball away nicely, or tackles the ball away rather. Barrier chips the ball forward to Bayshard. Pender Bayshard now trying to get past her mark and Julia Smith. Bayshard with good speed down the near side. Through ball looking for Pratt. There to pick it up was Olivia Miro. Cassidy Turek now again looking for Pratt. Pratt gets past Miro. Coming back to help out nicely was Reagan Baker, and she clears the ball toward midfield. Chazy recaptures the ball. Now it's Lexi Clark looking for a shot top beyond the 18, and a slow dribbler into Hannah Gaydor.
Lexi, I like the aggressiveness. It's fun. Turn.
The ball is bouncing around midfield. Foul there called on Lexi Clark. It will be a direct kick for the Vikings. A couple subs waiting to come in for Chazy and one for Moriah. Castine clears that away for Chazy. Now it's onto the feet of Pratt. Pratt, good little through ball to Pender Bayshard. Tries to give and go, but it was a little too far ahead of Pratt and cleared away by Baker. Barrier coming over for Chazy. Chips the ball toward midfield. Violet Shaw has it now for the Vikings. Shaw getting past Harvey. Stepping in to help was Barrier. Shaw still going and cleared away by Callie Castine to midfield. Gallo switches fields to the outside. It's Hillary Jakes. Jakes trying to get past Audrey Langlois. Jakes still with the ball. Langlois watching her. Ball's interior for Harrington. Harrington chips it past. Ball's now in the middle. Caslow, dangerous territory. Cleared away nicely there by Callie Castine for Chazy. Now it's Mascarena, top of the 18. She's tripped. No call. Referee brought the whistle to his lips but decided not against the call. Is now Pender Bayshard looking to transition. Taking the ball to the outside, watched by Reagan Baker. Bayshard tries to chip it past her. Now she gives it to Pratt. Pratt with pressure on behind from Miro. Miro takes the ball away and clears it toward midfield. Gallo has it. Moves the ball forward to Alexis Mascarenas. Mascarenas switching fields. Harvey hits the ball away. Now it's into midfield. Lexi Clark. Square ball to Stevens. Stevens now has space. Coming over to challenge her is Julia Smith. Smith and Stevens fighting for that ball, and Smith comes away with it. Callie Castine chips it right back. Gallo looking for Caslow. Ball's bouncing around. Smith hits it outside. Foul on the play. Foul called on Turek. So will be a direct kick. Mascarenas moves the ball forward. Caslow traps it down. Caslow, top of the 18. Good hard shot toward the goal. Low on the ground. Pulls it too far. It's going to be a goal kick. Substitutions for both teams. Marin Juno and Emma Howell coming in for Chazy. Addie Nephew and Emily Pinero coming in for the Vikings. Goal kick for Chazy. Sam Gagnon will take this goal kick for them. Low ball. Gets all the way through the midfield. Marin Juno hustling over to get it. Juno gets tripped up by Pinero. Juno continues with the ball. She's trying to get past Baker. Juno down the near side. Freshman serves the ball, tries to serve the ball. Blocked there by Reagan Baker. So throw in for the Eagles. Juno is hustling to get the ball. Throw it back in. Throws it in looking for Bayshard. Now it squirts free. Pratt tries to break through, defensively blocked. Now it's Pender Bayshard, Olivia Miro fighting for the ball. Bayshard comes away with it. It goes off Moriah. It's going to be a throw-in for the Eagles. Cassidy Turek will take this throw. Turek looking for Juno. Now it's Bayshard, top of the 18. Clark with a one-timer. Deflected. Now is Emma Howell, but good hustle there by Anna Anderson, who made that block to pick up the pieces and clear the ball away. Now she's coming up the outside. Good work by the junior, Anna Anderson. Substitution is going to be Ashlyn Mandy coming in for the Vikings. Ball is in play. And here's Harrington chips the ball across field, looking for Mascarenas. Barriers coming over for Chazy. Mascarenas takes a weak shot well wide of the net. It's going to be a goal kick. A couple substitutions as Audrey Langlois will check back in for Chazy, and Zoe St. Gelais comes in for the Vikings. And I don't know if that's an ominous sign, Calvin, but there's some Canada geese. They're not flying south, so I guess we're okay. They're kind of flying north, maybe going to the school pond. Juno has the ball taken away by Miro. Now it's chipped back forward by Mandy. Caslow has it. Castine on her. Castine clears that ball away. All the way back to Mandy. Pender Bayshard with a nice tackle there. Now Pender Bayshard moving it forward. Square ball to Juno. Juno tries to go to the corner flag. St. Gelais is there, and she's going to clear it off the sideline to be a throw-in for the Eagles. Juno couldn't control as St. Gelais clears it off. Chazy gains a little more territory. Throw in again for the Eagles. Langlois throws it in. St. Gelais clears it off again. It will be another throw with 25:36 remaining in the first half. 1-0 Moriah. Dangerously close to a illegal throw. Still Chazy. Substitution as Brooke Stevens will come in for Lily Pratt. And fourth or fifth consecutive throw in here for Chazy. Marin Juno has it. Juno back to Langlois. Langlois tries to serve. Ball's low, top of the 18. Clark leaves it for Stevens. Stevens traps it away. Tries for a shot towards goal. Blocked. Stevens again pulls it back. Again a shot. She's bumped as she's taking the shot, and it's cleared away. It's going to be a Chazy throw one more time. Oh, they call the Moriah throw. It must have gone off Juno last. St. Gelais throws it in. Mascarenas now. Square ball. Looking for Pinero, but good work there by Callie Castine. Stevens chips the ball forward, looking for Marin Juno, and clearing it away was Anna Anderson. So it will be a throw-in for Chazy.
Stay out of here.
Langlois throws it in. Pender Bayshard has the ball knocked out by St. Gelais again. Langlois again to Bayshard. Bayshard looking for Juno. Getting a foot on it was Miro. Top of the 18. Clearing it away was Ashlyn Mandy. Now it's Amelia Kaslow. Transition for the Vikings. Kaslow hustling, getting past Harvey. Coming over to knock that ball away temporarily was Gagno. And Gagno follows up. Unable to save it, though, and going to give up a corner kick. So good transition there for the Vikings. So they earn themselves a corner kick. And it looks like it will be Mascarenas to take the corner kick for Moriah. First corner kick of the match for them. Good looking service. The ball bounces. Emma Howell gets her foot on it. Marin Juno now bouncing away and cleared out of the 18 at least. Gives Chazy a reprieve. Hillary Jakes tries to chip it back in. Emma Howell knocks it down, and Howell clears it toward midfield. Juno takes it. She pushes it back outside for Howell. Anna Anderson steps up nicely for Vikings and chips it back in. Chazy slow to transition out of their own area as the ball is now out of play to be a throw-in for the Eagles. Substitutions. Turek and Pratt back in for Chazy, and Gallo, Madalena Gallo back in for Moriah. Scoreboard shows 2-0 in favor of Moriah. And throw-in taken by Caitlin Harvey. Lily Pratt traps it down. Pressure on her back from Anna Anderson. Goes off from Anderson. Again, Chazy throw. Turek will take it. Turek long throw forward looking for Juno. Juno and Miro with the ball. Juno pushing her off a little bit, and she gets called for that shove. So it will be a direct kick for Moriah. The only reason that got called is Juno used both hands to kind of push off. Usually if you use one to kind of keep your balance there, you're okay. But it looks like both hands were used. So Mr. Bodette checking the air pressure in the ball. It looks good, so we're going to continue play. Olivia Mero now, one of the captains for Moriah, has the ball intercepted by Marin Juno, freshman for the Eagles, goal scorer last night. Juno clears it across the area. Nice looking service by Marin Juno, earns a corner kick. So good hustle by the freshman to block that clearing attempt and then serve a nice cross that had to be cleared off the end line by Anna Anderson. Had it gotten past Anderson, Lily Pratt was right there. That was a good play by young Marin Juno. Corner kick for the Eagles.
Just a little bit more. Right there's good.
Good nice looking ball there by Lexi Clark to kind of skip that ball through, but cleared away defensively. That's Callie Castine and Mascarenas. Mascarenas comes with the ball. Kaslow chips it past Harvey. Barrier's going to leave it for Gagno. Gagno tries to clear it, but it's blocked by Kaslow. She's hustling down the field. She's going to get to this ball. Amelia Kaslow now serves it toward the goal. Callie Clark's going to come out and pick it up just before Emma Harrington was able to get there. I caught some movement out of the corner of my eye, and a young man over there on a trampoline behind the Chazy goal. A little bit distracting. Here's Harrington. Ball is cleared toward midfield after it bounces off a few different feet. Stevens moves it to Clark. Clark trying to get turned. Good pressure on her behind from Harrington. Clark decides to go outside to Langlois. Good ball. Langlois now trying the through ball for Juneau. Getting a foot on it was Zoe St. Gelais. She was able to disrupt that. And now here is Turek hustling to get to it. Anna Anderson beats her to it as Anderson is able to get a foot and clear it away out of danger. Now it's Brooke Stevens on the far side. Addie Nephew is there for Moriah. The ball goes off Nephew. It will be a throw-in for the Eagles. Turek runs over to take the throw with 20 minutes gone in the first half. Anna Anderson clears it off the side. Again, a throw-in as Pratt takes it, looking for Juneau. Marin Juneau back to Pratt. Pratt serves it toward the top of the 18. Clark trying to get to it. St. Gelais was there.
How do we not see it?
Or Pinero, excuse me. There was a call for foul. Harvey tries to serve it back in, blocked away there by Pinero. Now it's Sam Gagno in her own 18. She decides to switch fields, looking for Audrey Langlois. Madalena Gallo is there for Moriah. She has control, and she bounces it off Audrey Langlois smartly, so it will be a throw-in for the Vikings. Checking back in is going to be Reagan Baker, and Zoe St. Gelais coming out after some good minutes for the Vikings. Mascarenas traps it down, chips it toward the middle. Brooke Stevens trying to control that. Stevens controls it down. Pressure immediately from Olivia Miro. Now it's Lexi Clark. Clark, good work there by Alexis Mascarenas to body her off the ball and take it away. Turek disrupted that clearing attempt by Addie Nephew, and there's a foul on that play on Emma Harrington. So Chazy direct just inside their own half of the field. And thank goodness we have some sunshine today, Calvin. Really can't take much more rain. And the field certainly appreciates this. It'll dry up a little bit. The field's going to see a lot of soccer today, and some hackers out there in the alumni, no doubt. Some real quality players, as we'll see the all-time New York State goal-scoring leader, record holder out there for the boys, and Nolan Ryan's going to play today for Chazy, so in the alumni. So that'll be nice to see him out there. And some, put him on your team, right? Well, I don't remember if he's an even year or odd year, so it's even years versus odd years. I'm an odd year, in more than one way, but so we'll see. I don't recall if he's going to be wearing a green shirt or a gray shirt. But direct kick for Mascarenas. And we have some wonderful women players as well that are going to be playing in the alumni game. The very first goal scorer in Chazy women's soccer history will be playing today, and Christine Lauren. She scored the very first goal for the Chazy girls program back in 1979. So, and then on that same team, Sarah Gagno, Sam Gagno's mom, is going to be playing. Colleen Bell was on was on the first sectional winning team here in Chazy. She'll be playing. Colleen Dwyer Bell. There's several good young and experienced players that will be playing in the alumni. Sadly, Lori Lefebvre won't be able to be here. She is called to work in Maine, so she's one of the standout goalkeepers in Chazy's past history. A graduate in 1987. So. A little bit more to come, certainly during the that broadcast, which you'll be able to find on Hometown Cable's YouTube channel. You'll want to check that out for sure. And also the men's game will be Rob McAuliffe will be up here in the booth with Joey Trombley for that, and I'm sure there'll be lots of stories and memories told at that point in time too. So, well, we'll get back to this game because this is what's most important at this moment. On the far side, Chazy's controlling the ball. Turek chips the ball toward the outside. It's Lily Pratt. Lily Pratt trying to get past Anna Anderson. Anderson doing a good job, as she has done today, as Pratt decides to knock her down. No foul. It's going to be a throw-in for Chazy. Anna Anderson doing a really good job on that far backside for Moriah. Their defense has been strong early on today. Throw in, Turek has it. Turek trying to get turned. Anderson still on her. Now it's Pratt stepping to the side, looking for service. She gets it off, looking for Juno. Cleared away by Miro. Now it's a shot towards goal. Hannah Gator comes out and makes the save. That was Pratt with that shot.
I just noticed the food booth isn't open yet.
I think they're waiting on some more volunteers to come, but it was advertised to be open all day today, and I'm sure that once they have enough, of course it's volunteer for the Athletic Association, once they get enough people to staff it, they'll have that open with the delicious smell of Chazy food here at George Brendler Field.
Nothing like Mickey fries for breakfast.
Well, I mean, it's the breakfast of champions, I think. There's Gagno trapping that down, really pressured really quickly by Amelia Caslow. Caslow knocks her down in the process as Chazy earns the direct kick right at the top of the 18. As Gagno will take this direct kick. Hillary Jakes waiting to come in for Moriah. Chazy settled down after giving up that early goal. They've been able to apply some pressure, but really good defense by Moriah here this game thus far. Here's Pratt chipping the ball. Juno gets past her mark and Miro. Now Marin Juno running down the left side looking to pass. She passes it to Pratt. It's behind her. Pratt is able to regain control. Pratt now looking to get past Baker. Tries to cut it back. Baker good defensively, and she clears it off the sideline. It's one of those things we talked about a bit last night with Marin Juno. She's young. She needs to be a little more selfish with her ball. Sometimes she looks to pass more than she does to shoot, and that's something she'll grow with confidence. Here is Pratt as she bounces that ball. Gator is able to make the save. Gador. I just heard the coach pronounce it, so I will pronounce it that way the rest of this broadcast. Hannah Gador. There's a foul on Emily Pinero. So direct kick for Chazy, just inside Moriah's side of the midfield. As Brooke Stevens will take this direct kick.
19!
Low balls blocked by Pinero. Barrier hustling to get it. Caslow is there. Caslow takes it away. Now Caslow on a break. Caslow taking the ball right at Gagno. Gagno tries for a swipe, gets past her. Caslow gets past Stevens. Caslow with a nice through ball. Harrington, top of the 18. Emma Harrington just wide, but a beautiful through ball there, and excellent work by Amelia Caslow, first stealing the ball in midfield and then dribbling past a couple defenders for Chazy. Beautiful through ball to Harrington, and Harrington almost scores a brace as Chazy escapes a dangerous opportunity by the Vikings. As Hillary Jakes checks back in on that substitution. Harrington traps down the goal kick, but cleared away by Castine. Now here is Mascarenas trying to get past barrier, clearing it away again. Callie Castine for Chazy. Juno, little square ball. Square ball to Turek. Juno gets called for bullying number 13, Jakes, as she knocked her down. So direct kick for quickly in play for the Vikings. That goes off the hand of Caslow as Mr. Labarge caught that, and it will be a direct kick one more time for Chazy. And we have 12:25 remaining in this first half. Chazy down 1-0 early on a goal by Emma Harrington. Ball's toward midfield. Miro there battling with Marin Juno. Juno comes away with the ball. She square ball to Pender Bayshard. Bayshard now running to corner, looking to get past Reagan Baker. Pender Bayshard with a long touch, and it goes off the sideline. It will be a throw-in for the Vikings. And quickly into play for Gallo. Madalena Gallo. She scuffs the ball off the side. It will be throw-in for Chazy now. Barrier looking for Bayshard. Gallo intercepts it. Ball goes off the arm of Barrier. It would be a direct kick for Moriah.
Deeper. They're taking it early every time.
Alexis Mascarenas will take this direct kick. Good looking service. Over the head of Clark. Caslow is there. She whiffs on the attempt to move the ball continuation forward. It's onto the feet of Jakes on the far side. Jakes now to Addie Nephew. Caitlin Harvey steps up and clears that away. Gagno content to move it forward. Bounces off from Nephew. Now it's Clark. Jakes chips the ball in. Here's Mascarenas. She's free on the near side. Left-footed shot towards goal. Nice save by Callie Clark as she adjusts, going to her left to make the nice falling save for the Eagles. Clark has bounced back after being injured early on in that first goal. It's off the head of Gallo. Mascarenas trying to get past Stevens. Juno checks back. She's tackled hard there by Pinero. Juno bounces back up. She's tough. She's a hockey player and a soccer player. Direct kick now is going to be Brooke Stevens to take it. Trapped down there by Jakes. Or excuse me, that was Gallo. Forward to Kaslow. She takes that ball right off the face of Gagno. Officials didn't see it. Now they do. Immediately need to call that one down as a potential head injury as they stop the clock here with 10 minutes and 1 second remaining in the first half. Gagno bounces right back up. She's tough. She's okay. She doesn't want to come off.
Not at all like her mother.
None of those Gagnos are tough, that's for sure.
Her mother was such a wimp out there. It was just,
Well, you tell her. So
Joey Tremblay is speaking here.
yes, this should be a drop ball, and it'll be dropped to Moriah because they had possession, or I believe. As Mr. Labarge is describing how the process works, the ball will be dropped at the feet of Alexis Mascarenas, and now the ball is in play. The reason for that was the injury, and Moriah had possession of the ball at the time of the injury. The whistle had to be blown because of the potential head injury. On the far side is Nephew and Turek. Turek and Nephew. Turek trips Nephew right on the outside of the 18, so real dangerous location. Moriah is looking to set up really quickly, and it's going to be Gallo to take this direct kick, trying to get a wall set up as Mr. Beaudet moves the ball back. A 5-person wall being set up quickly by Chazy. Now they're going to pace off 10 yards as Callie Clark is trying to line up her wall with the near post. And she says the wall's good. Now she's going to move out to the far post. Madalena Gallo stepping over the direct kick here for Moriah. Chips the ball over the wall. Gagno heads that ball away for Chazy. Gallo back over there, and Pratt. Foul on Gallo, so Pratt and Chazy will take the direct kick coming out. Chazy dodges a bullet there with a good opportunity and a well-placed or well-positioned direct kick for Moriah. Anderson. Now it's Pinero. Forward to Harrington. Harrington gets it past Callie Castine. Coming back to help was Brooke Stevens. Harrington gets her foot on it again. Now it's in the corner. Harvey and Gallo in the corner. Gallo coming away with it, but it's going to go off the end line. It will be a goal kick. Substitutions for both teams. Julia Smith coming in for Moriah. Audrey Langlois and Emma Howell for Chazy. So we're down to 8 minutes in the first half remaining. Chazy trailing Moriah 1-0 on a Harrington goal, a minute and a half in by the Vikings. Emma Howell switches fields, looking for Langlois. Audrey Langlois now central. Brooke Stevens mishits it. Gallo is there, and she takes it away, looking to push the ball to Kaslow, but good defense by Callie Castine. Now it's Emma Harrington, top of the 18, long ball forward, looking to get to it. Good running. And he hits the outside of the netting with a shot toward the goal. Goal kick for the Eagles. Sam Gagno looks like she'll be the one taking the goal kick. Juno couldn't reach it, and chipped back in by Olivia Miro. Now it's Hillary Jakes looking for Kaslow. Kaslow now using her support. Gallo going to the corner flag. Audrey Langlois gets past her mark. Now Langlois is moving toward midfield, trying to reach Lily Pratt, and then cleared off the side by number 13, Jake. Substitutions, Pender Bayshard back in for Chazy, and Ashlyn Mandy in for Moriah. Throw in for Chazy. Far side, Langlois throws it in, looking to space. Bayshard hustling to try to get there. Anna Anderson's there, and she's going to clear it back off. So another Chazy throw. Langlois quickly, again, looking for Bayshard over her head. Anderson is there again. Anderson's going to make the safe play. Nope, she decides to clear it forward. Still goes off the sideline, right back where the throw originally took place. This time it'll be Pratt to take the throw. Pratt to Bayshard. Bayshard tries to go central with it. Knocked down by Miro. Lexi Clark chips it in. Trapped down by Reagan Baker and then cleared away. Callie Castine with a long ball toward goal. Bouncing in. Easy save by Hannah Gatter.
Good, Lexi. Way to get there.
Clark got her head on that punt. Now it's Audrey Langlois on the far side. Has it taken away by Mandy. Quick throw in. Looking for Pender Bayshard on the far side. Bayshard drops it back to Langlois. Langlois looking to go central. Forward to Pratt. Pratt uses her support in Clark. Lexi Clark now gives it on to Brooke Stevens. Stevens back to Pratt. Pratt couldn't control that and cleared away by Mandy. Midfield now. Stephanie Barrier chips up. Lexi Clark looking for a shot from a long ways out. Easy stop for Hannah Gatter. Gatter quickly puts the ball back in play. Brooke Stevens steps up. She's not able to control it, and it falls to the feet of Mandy. The ball's bouncing around quite a bit out there. Not a lot of control as it skips over Barrier's head. Now here's Mascarenas. Mascarenas puts the ball central, and Caitlin Harvey steps up to clear it away. Clark and Stevens playing catch in the middle. Stevens forward to Bayshard. Bayshard couldn't control it adequately, and Mero is there. Bayshard now gets it back. She was looking for Emma Howell, but Howell had stopped running, and the ball goes off the sideline. Throw in for Moriah. Stephanie Barrier heads the ball toward midfield. Caslow continuing the ball in that direction. Off the head of Harrington. Harrington and Barrier come together. Harrington comes away with it. Mascarenas looking to chip it toward the middle. Harrington chests the ball down, and well offsides is Amelia Caslow and Mascarenas. So offsides there on the Vikings. Be indirect kick coming out with 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this first half.
Keep talking back here, all right, White? Keep talking. Keep talking.
Bender, you got to keep the ball down in the air. Lily, Chief, go ahead, Chief.
Keep talking.
Reagan Baker, nice work there cutting that back. Now Reagan Baker looking for space. Her clearing attempt is blocked by Lexi Clark. Clark has it now. She's looking to get past her mark. She knocks her down. Foul called there on Mandy, as it will be a direct kick.
Come wide, though, on these. Just come wide.
Stevens will take the direct kick for Chazy midway into the Moriah half. Not quite midway, I guess. Mr. Labarge is telling her that's fine. Low ball gets past the defender, deflected off the defender, so will be a corner kick. Third corner kick of the match for Chazy with just about 2.5 minutes left. And Mariah's on to the short kick opportunity, so Chazy's going to not, well, maybe they will. Now Moriah stepped away from that. Yep, they do decide to do short kick. Pratt has it blocked by Anderson, and Anna Anderson now trying to break out. Good work by Anna Anderson defensively. She gets it to Caslow. Caslow's now got to trying to beat Harvey with Callie Castine coming back. Caslow, good speed on the far side. On the near side, Harrington all alone. She's on sides. Gagno is hustling back. Clearing it away was Caitlin Harvey. Nice work there, or excuse me, Callie Castine. Nice work defensively by the sophomore. Now it's Anna Anderson who started all this counterattack. And it's going to be a direct kick for the Vikings. This time they're about midway into Chazy's half. Mascarenas hustling to get the ball and get it set up with a minute and a half left in the first half. Alexis Mascarenas will take the direct kick. Good looking service. Gets through. Harrington looked like she got a piece of it, and then Julia Smith got a piece of it, but it was wide of the net. Chazy again, fortunate. Cassidy Turek checks in for the Eagles. Stevens trapped that down. Kaslow took it right away. Now it's Harrington. All the Eagles are back defensively, and just a couple Vikings, but Vikings were able to take possession of that. Now Reagan Baker, square ball for Smith. Nice give and go back to Reagan Baker. Baker forward to Mascarenas. Barrier out of position. Mascarenas now looking to serve. She does. Clark off the head of Gagno. Sam Gagno, good work defensively. Substitutions as Audrey Langlois checks back in, and Zoe Saint-Gelais with 20 seconds remaining. Moriah's going to hurry to try to get this corner kick in before time expires. Mascarenas setting the ball up. 10 seconds. Mascarenas tries for a near post service, but it goes off the end line. That's going to bring us to the halftime here. Moriah 1, Chazy 0 at George Brendler Field. We'll be back with second half action after a break. Hey, we're back here at George Brendler Field for second half action between the Moriah Vikings in the white and red. They're taking on the Chazy Eagles here, green and green. And Moriah has a 1-0 lead after the first half on a early goal, minute and a half in, scored by Emma Harrington with the assist to Alexis Mascarenas. This is a Northern Soccer League Division II matchup here between these two squads. Early season undefeated on both accounts, league play, so both teams. So somebody will likely go home today without their undefeated season. Well, pretty much, no, I guess they could tie and go home, still be considered undefeated.
We were too deep on that.
The one good thing is today, Calvin, if it's tied, it doesn't go to penalty kicks.
Yes. Had enough of those last week.
That's right. A lot of penalty kick results here in the preseason tournaments. So it ball deflects off from Callie Castine, and Callie Clark comes out and takes possession of that. Amelia Kaslow was hustling in. She slipped on this damp George Brendler Field, a damp pitch here. A lot of rain all summer basically, but certainly in the last 2 days, day and a half, quite a bit of rain. It's going to dry up a bit today. We got a nice breeze. Good work by Lily Pratt to save that ball. Got a decent breeze out here coming from the bleachers toward your vantage point, and a little bit of sunshine. So that's going to make today a little bit more enjoyable as we have a big day of action here at George Brendler Field. It's Alumni Day here. And so please check out Hometown Cable's YouTube channel to view all of those games, the 2 alumni games, the women and the men, as well as 2 varsity games, Chazy against Moriah girls and Chazy boys against Keene. And while you're at it, you can send a donation on to Calvin. His Hometown Cable is entirely viewer supported, so without your assistance, there's no Hometown Cable. Gagno doing a nice job defensively to stop Violet Shaw as she was coming down the near side. Caitlin Harvey gets fouled, and so it will be direct kick for Chazy.
I've got to correct you. I do make about $60 a month from YouTube.
Okay, well, so there you go. But the only reason is because the viewers watch that, right? So viewers supported in one way or another. Certainly, Hometown Cable been doing it for 40 years, Calvin?
40 years.
And there's Amelia Kaslow taking advantage of a long ball in. Callie Clark came out to try to get the ball, but Kaslow beat her to it. fires the ball side panel, and it's 2-0. Moriah, again, early goal, 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the second half. Moriah scores.
Keep it up.
So the official scoring on that goal is Amelia Caslow, assisted by Julia Smith, as the Vikings take a 2-0 lead. Chazy will need to recover quickly and take possession of the play to be able to come out of here with a positive result. Reagan Baker clearing that away. Far side now. It's Gallo pushing the ball forward to Caslow. Caslow was fouled there by Callie Castine, so direct kick for Moriah.
10 yards from the ball. Where's the foul? Audrey, just see it.
Direct kick here to be taken by Mascarenas. Off the feet of Stevens. The ball's bounding toward the end line. Gagno is there for Chazy. She clears it toward the sideline and then up the field. Skip headed by Turek, but Mascarenas takes possession. Now she moves it forward. There was a handball called as Gallo was trying to control that down near the Chazy 18-yard box. The ball bounced up and hit her in the hand and the arm. So a direct kick for Chazy, as it will be Gagno. She slips as she takes that direct kick. Now the ball squirts back in as Callie Clark comes out quickly to the top of the 18 to take control of the ball. On the old varsity field here at Chazy, the JV boys are playing today against the Plattsburgh High School JVs. So we may hear some cheering over there at one side or the other if one team scores. And we'll try to keep you updated if we hear a score over there as well. Brooke Stevens now has the ball for Chazy. She tries to clear it away, but Gallo was there. Gallo chips it back in. Clark calls for it. Gagno lets it go. Good talk by the freshman goalkeeper. Bounding toward midfield. Lily Pratt receives that ball. She's trying to get past Olivia Merrow. Pratt pushes the ball to the corner. Pender Bayshard running onto it quickly. Bayshard looks to serve it back to Pratt. A little too close to the goal line, and Hannah Gatter was able to come and take that ball, that crossing ball, and then distribute it toward midfield. Stevens intercepts that. Forward to Cassidy Turek. Turek tries to get it to Pratt, but it was taken away there by Reagan Baker. Pender Bayshard now looking to go interior. Blocked away. Lexi Clark, square ball to Turek. Turek tries to give and go. Nobody was doing the give and go. Pender Bayshard hustles to get it. She serves it across. Pratt gets a foot on it, but it goes past the near post and out of bounds for a goal kick. The Chazy team is fatigued, I would say, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast. They did play last night. Game got over around 7:45 p.m. As they played Seton Catholic to a tough 1-0 win. Some fatigue out there, I'm sure, early in the season as they're still getting into full condition. And the quick turnaround. Here is Madalena Gallo was breaking down, but good work by Stephanie Barrier to stop her progress. And Barrier, foul, I guess, on the play on Barrier there. So direct kick again for maybe Jamie Labarge pointed the wrong direction. Yeah, I think he pointed the wrong direction. So it's a foul against Barrier. So it will be direct kick for Chazy. I've never made a mistake like that. But, the officials once in a while, yeah. I jest. I am being sarcastic, certainly, because we do appreciate our officials out there. And today's officials on the far side, Jamie Labarge, and on the near side, Mr. Derek Beaudet. They do a thankless job out there for sure. Everybody is always smarter than the ref, and they always know the call better than the ref, so they have to live with that. But they certainly do a good job. Ball is on the feet of Amelia Caslow, the goal scorer of the second goal of the game, all the way across field to Violet Shaw. She's being watched there by Audrey Langlois. Shaw trying to get around Langlois. Langlois does a good job and is able to clear the ball off the end line, although she does give up a corner kick in the process. So it'll be the 4th corner kick of the game for Moriah. Alexis Mascarenas will come over and take this corner kick. As Moriah lines up all beyond the far post, they're going to do a run coming into the ball. Mascarenas. Here's a good setup. That was almost a set play there, I would say. That was Hillary Jakes with a nice handoff to the ball to Julia Smith, who fired it over the top of the goal. But real nice setup and play there by the Vikings as Marin Juno checks in for the Eagles on the substitution. And there's that loud car again from last night. A vehicle, I should say. I don't know.
If it feels different because of the wind, then don't do it like you did on this side, okay?
Here's the Vikings taking advantage of a short goal kick. That ball's off the hands of Kaslow. No call. Kaslow chips it toward the goal, but it was off near post and out of play. So goal kick for Chazy with 31:40 remaining in the second half in regulation. Moriah with a 2-0 lead over Chazy here at George Brunner Field, September 9th, 2023. This was an early kickoff, 10 a.m. game here. Langlois trying to stop Jakes. Jakes looks with a shot forward, goes off the feet of Callie Castine. Now here's Kaslow inside the box, barrier, and blocks the shot attempt by Mascarenas. It goes off the end line. It will be another corner kick.
So are the alumni playing the full 40-minute halves, or what are they doing?
My guess is no, but I don't know that for certain. The older guys, I don't think, can handle that, but the younger crew probably could. I think we have. Oh, that was off the head of barrier. Ball's bounding around, and Clark was able to corral that. That was real dangerous. As barrier was covering near post, she had to head that ball away, and it went right into the middle of the goal mouth. And Callie Clark was able to recover the ball for Chazy and stop any other threat. We've got I believe three of the boys who graduated last year will be coming in, so those guys will be in the best shape probably. On the girls' side, I don't think we have any that graduated last year that are coming back. So hard to say on the women's side. It'll be fun to see some of the faces I haven't seen in a while on the turf, and just a fun day here to be back and enjoy the sport that Chazy is pretty well known for here in the North Country. Olivia Mero has it. She's turning it toward the outside. Lily Pratt is there, and you hear a whistle in the background. That's from the JV game on the opposite field there. And it goes off the end line. It will be a corner kick for Chazy. Good work by Lily Pratt to force that corner kick. And Stevens is going to come up to take this. Quick short corner. Now Pratt looking to serve. Low service. Lexi Clark chips it toward the goal, but Hannah Gador is there to pick that up and quickly transition to midfield. Mascarenas now looking to turn. Barriers on her. Mascarenas oversteps the ball, but still is able to get turned. Gagno stops that forward pass and clears it back into the Moriah defensive zone. Now it's Lily Pratt. She's getting turned. Space given by Baker. Pratt gets it past Baker. She's running forward. Pratt now looks to serve. Deflected, and Juno couldn't get there. Hannah Gador was able to make the stop. Castine on the back of Kaslow. Foul on the play because Castine had two hands on the back. So direct kick right at the circle line. He's going to back it up a little bit. A couple yards is a couple yards. Mascarenas will take this. Off the shin of Stevens, hustling out is Callie Clark. Amelia Kaslow was there. Clark sliding to make the stop. 28 minutes remaining in regulation. Substitution waiting to come on from Moriah. Juno couldn't control that punt. And Anna Anderson, good speed here from the right back. Anderson, good through ball for Violet Shaw. Shaw now looks to go square to Harrington. Harrington passes it on to Kaslow. She deflects it toward goal. Clark makes the save for the Eagles. A dangerous opportunity there. Good passing play by the Moriah Vikings.
Get out, come on.
Baker chips the ball over the head of Pratt, but Pratt recovers. Now Lily Pratt chips it past Baker. Slowly coming down the field. Baker's able to steal that away from Pratt. Pratt hustles back, takes it back. Pratt looking to serve. Juno is there for Chazy. Juno gets turned, looks for a shot on goal, blocked, and then cleared away by Julia Smith. Good opportunity there for Marion Juno, but she couldn't get a shot off. Good defensive work by Julia Smith. Good hustle as well to set that play up by Lily Pratt. Substitution is going to be Emma Howell for Chazy and Emily Pinero for Moriah. Howell throws it in looking for Pratt, but Anna Anderson, who's been outstanding in my book out there for Moriah, was able to get in the way. I got a lot of time for Anna Anderson. She's a very good young player, junior player. Addie Nephew will come in as a substitution for Moriah and give Violet Shaw a break. Going to be a Chazy throw. Howell quickly throws it in over the head of Pratt. Anderson is there, and she clears it toward midfield. It's out of play. Again, Chazy throw. As Howell over the head of Pratt. Anderson was there. Now it's Howell again. Tries to go interior. Clark chips it forward. Oops. And clearing it away there was Miro. I was at the end of my rope on the microphone as the ball is kicked all the way in, and Hannah Gatter picks it up for Moriah. Gallo chips the ball toward the corner. Nephew running onto that. Nephew chips it past Harvey, and Gagno defensively clears it out. It will be a throw-in for Moriah. Jakes throws the ball in quickly, and now it's Gallo. She's uncontested. She turns. It wasn't necessarily a shot toward goal. I think she likely was probably trying to serve it, but she didn't get her foot on it the way she wanted to, and it goes off the end line for a goal kick.
Remember, you're good. Means nobody's near you.
Sam Gagno will take the goal kick for the Eagles. Kaslow heads that ball away. Barrier's hustling over there with Kaslow as well. Barrier comes away with the ball and clears it up the line. Pinero was not able to control it. It's a Chazy throw. Turek throws it in looking for Marin Juno. Reagan Baker clears it away. Collision from between Turek and Pinero. Ball now into the Chazy 18 off the foot of Gagno, and clearing it away for safety was Callie Castine, yielding a corner kick, though. And that will be the 5th corner kick of the match for Moriah. Moriah leads in shots, 5-2, and more importantly on the scoreboard, they lead 2-0. Pinero is over there to take the corner kick, and she does a short kick, touches the ball basically. Mascarenas toward the top of the 18. Marion Juno gets her foot on it, and now Chazy will try to transition with Juno and Pratt. Pratt pushes the ball past Baker. It's still Juno and Pratt hustling up. Clark is coming as well now. Pratt pushes the ball past. Now Pratt looks to serve. Juno has it. Juno pushes the ball square, hoping to hit Lexi Clark. Clark wasn't able to get to it before the goalkeeper. So good hustle, good work there by the strikers for Chazy, Lily Pratt and Marin Juno. Harvey to Emma Howell, has lots of space. Emma Howell nutmegs Jakes, and a good stick there by Anna Anderson on Lexi Clark. Anderson again. Her forward pass was deflected by Harvey, but it fell to the feet of Gallo, who gives it up to Barrier. Barrier tries to clear it to midfield, headed back in. Now it's Turek trying to get to the ball before Pinero. Pinero had a foot on it. It's going to go off the sideline. No, good hustle there by Mascarenas to keep the ball in. There's a long ball forward by Mascarenas. Coming out of the net to get that quickly was Callie Clark. Good aggressive play by the young goalkeeper. 22 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in regulation, and Chazy's going to have to find some offense here soon. Emma Howell tries to trap that down. Emma Howell hustles, gets it back from Nephew. It will be a throw-in. Substitutions for both as Audrey Langlois comes on for Chazy. Ashlyn Mandy will come on for Moriah. Caitlin Harvey will take the throw for the Eagles. Juno traps it to space, but taking it away was Gallo. Now it's Nephew. And Harvey smartly bounces it off defender Mandy. It will be a throw-in again for Chazy. Juno traps it down. Juno, nice square ball to Clark. Lexi Clark now down the near side. Clark trying to get past Anderson. Anderson trips her. You're going to call play on, although that could have been a penalty kick. Anderson clears it away. Harvey couldn't control that. Now it's going to be Addie Nephew. Coming over to help defensively is Callie Castine. Nephew still with the ball. Gets past Harvey. Harvey hustling hard to get back. Stevens gets a foot on it. Now it's Caslow. Caslow puts the ball toward the corner. Callie Clark's going to have to come out, and she'll take that ball for Chazy.
Good. You're going to get one. Don't stay too high, though. I want to make sure we connect with you at some point.
Callie Clark will punt the ball away. Official was checking on the health of Callie Castine. Barrier toward midfield. Miro has the ball taken away by Marin Juno. Now it's Pratt. Pratt gets past Anderson. Anderson to Juno. Play on. Anderson and Juno. 2-on-0. Or excuse me. Pratt and Juno. Gatter comes out. Good play by the veteran goalkeeper, Hannah Gatter. The senior comes out and stops that 2-on-0 break for Chazy as Lily Pratt and Marin Juno were on a 2-on-0. Great opportunity there for the Eagles to draw one back, and they couldn't capitalize. Real solid defensive effort by the veteran senior goalkeeper for the Vikings. Lexi Clark gets a foot on that. Now it's Audrey Langlois. Langlois trying to get past Pinero on the far side. Langlois cuts it back nicely. Forward to Pratt. Pratt turns back to Langlois. Good play to the corner. Langlois serves top of the 18. Howell tries for a shot. Now it's Juno with a high kick. Howell is there hustling. Anna Anderson comes away for the Vikings, and now the Vikings transition. Addie Nephew forward to Harrington. Castine, good work on Harrington, and nice work by Callie Castine defensively, and Sam Gagnon will clear the ball all the way down. Anderson with a thigh trap. She's not able to clear it away. It'll be a Chazy throw just past the Chazy bench. Quickly in play will be Howell to Juno. Coming over to help there was Olivia Merrow. It'll be a throw-in again for Chazy. Emma Howell to take the throw. Coming over to help is Pratt. Howell into Pratt. Pratt traps it down. Looks to get turned. Pushed away there by Anderson, and it will be a direct kick for Chazy. Stevens walking over slowly to take this direct kick. Checking the time, 18:35 remaining in regulation.
Emily, you got 8. Watch 19. Walk in.
Brooke Stevens with a low shot is going to miss near post. Wasted opportunity for the Eagles. Substitutions for Moriah is Zoe St. Gelais, Hillary Jakes, and Violet Shaw check back in. It will be a goal kick for Moriah. Clark takes possession of the goal kick, but it was a long touch. Clark again blocks a clearing attempt, but into the hands of Hannah Gatter. Good work by the senior midfielder, captain Lexi Clark. That punt is going to go all the way out of bounds right in front of the Moriah bench. So it will be a throw-in. Harvey to Howell. Howell back to Harvey. Harvey uses her support in Castine. Castine clears it toward the sideline. Pratt couldn't trap it down, so will be a throw-in for Moriah. Addie Nephew, one of the captains for Moriah, throws the ball in. Good work by Harvey to stop Harrington there. Now it's Nephew forward, looking for Harrington. Harvey again was able to make that stop. Addie Nephew with the throw. Harrington. Stevens on her. And goal kick, as Stevens did a good job by clearing that off the Moriah player. Substitution again for Moriah as Ashlyn Mandy checks right back in. And she's going to give Emily Pinero a break. And this, you may see substitutions pretty frequent here toward the end of the second half, as that is a good opportunity for the coach to take a few seconds off the clock and preserve their lead. Here's Caslow inside the 18. She cuts the ball back. Good work by Callie Castine to disrupt her, and then Sam Gagnon cleared that away. Middle of the park now. Addie Nephew. Ball falls to the feet of Mandy. Mandy forward to Caslow, but Caslow was off sides. So it will be an indirect kick for Chazy.
We want to find you where you can dribble today. Lily.
Turn. First two. Run through the ball. Run through. Come to. Emma. Nice.
Emma Harrington, good work to possess that ball. Now it's Mascarenas. Long shot from distance. No danger for Callie Clark. That is the sixth or seventh shot on goal for Moriah today. Mascarenas on the far side has the ball taken away by, Langlois, and then cleared off the sideline by Stephanie Barrier. As the snack shack is now open, Calvin. So there we go. Food is available here at George Brownler Field at 11:30 in the morning. Good switch of fields there. Violet Shaw couldn't get on the end of that, and it's going to go off the sideline for a throw-in. 15 minutes to go in regulation. Howell throws it in looking for Juno. Addie Nephew steps in. Nephew being badgered there by Juno. And Callie Castine will clear that ball toward the sideline. Clark is coming over to the sideline to get it. She kind of scuffs the ball toward midfield. St. Gelais now. Good ball forward, looking for Nephew, but clearing it off was Brooke Stevens. Emma Howell chips the ball toward midfield. Marin Juno hustling over to get it. Hillary Jakes watching her. Juno forward to Pratt. Pratt over to Lexi Clark. Clark with a long touch on that trap, and St. Gelais did a good job defensively for the Vikings. Chazy's not able to control their traps as well today as they'd like, as the ball seems to be bouncing off their feet. Caslow now with Gagnon coming together on the ball. Mascarenas over there. Barrier off Barrier. Should be a throw-in. Nope, throw off Mascarenas last, so Barrier throws it in. Pratt traps it down. Ball comes to midfield. Brooke Stevens tries to go to the corner with it. Pratt hustling after it. Pratt pushes the ball past Jakes, and now it's a foot race. Pratt tries to cut it back in. Crossing ball blocked by Baker. Now it's outside to Stevens. Stevens shot towards goal, but it's going to be, would have been wide on the near post, but Hannah Gator comes out and makes the save.
There you go, nice.
Mascarenas traps the punt down at midfield. Stevens gets a toe on it, falls to Violet Shaw. Shaw now pushes it forward, looking for Harrington or Caslow. Caslow got in foot on it before Gagnon could clear it away. Now it's Emma Harrington on the near side. Harvey watching. Harrington chips the ball toward the goal off the feet of Gagnon. She's trying to save it from going out. She does. Now Harrington crossing ball. Nobody there on far post except for Audrey Langlois for Chazy, and she clears it away. Ashlyn Mandy forward to Mascarenas. Alexis Mascarenas chips the ball toward the 18, top of the 18. Emma Harrington with a half volley toward the goal. Good save there by Callie Clark. I think it would have gone wide either way. Lily Pratt has the ball now in midfield. She's square ball outside to Langlois. Back to Pratt. Pratt taking it at her defender. Good work defensively there by Reagan Baker. She takes the ball away and now looks to transition. Forward to Kaslow. Callie Castine's on her. Kaslow gets the ball around her onto the feet of Harrington. Harrington looking for Kaslow again. Kaslow, nice ball over to Violet Shaw. Shaw tries to chip it through to Kaslow again, but nice stop defensively with her head by Sam Gagnon. Addie Nephew now in midfield, taken away by Lexi Clark. Clark looking for some help. Comes to midfield. Now Lexi Clark down the near side. St. Gelais is watching her. Clark goes to the interior now. Clark, good looking through ball to Pratt. Pratt traps it down, trying to get past Baker. She does. Ball is at Juno's feet. Stepping up was Miro. There was a foul on a handball, so direct kick right at the top of the 18 for Chazy. Good opportunity to draw back into this match as they're checking the air on the ball again, maybe losing a little bit of air. Right at the top of the 18, Brooke Stevens will take this direct kick for the Eagles. She's got to put this on goal, I would think, if she can get it over a wall. Moriah's not using a wall. One person standing there. This is bizarre. Shot, but yet it is blocked. The shot is blocked by Hillary Jakes off the end line for a corner kick. Substitutions, Cassidy Turek coming back for Chazy and Anna Anderson for the Vikings. Corner kick, and it's not going to be a short one this time. It will be Brooke Stevens. Right at the near post, deflected away by Miro, and now it's Mascarenas and Clark fighting for the ball. Mascarenas comes away, clears it toward midfield. Here's Kaslow. Ball's going to go off the end line. It will be a Moriah throw, and she'll take her time, wait for some people to come up and help her with 10 minutes remaining in regulation. Jakes chips the ball forward. Harrington now trying to get past her mark. Gagnon coming up with her knee to the midfield. Off the head of Marin Juno. Juno battling hard there with Jakes. And now it's Brooke Stevens. Stevens, low ball looking for Pratt. Jakes getting a deflection on that, and then Anderson clears it away. No talking out there. Each Chazy player thought they were going to take that ball, and instead, Ashlyn Mandy decides she'll take it and clears the ball down the field. It will be a Chazy throw. As a substitution too late coming on, so they're going to make her wait till the next one. Stephanie Barrier, skip headed by Turek. Ashlyn Mandy is there, and she pushes the ball forward. Kaslow, square ball to Harrington, give and go back to Kaslow. Kaslow's going to try and save it from going off the end line. She's not able to. It will be a goal kick as Audrey Langlois checks back in.
Brooke, you're on. Cassidy! Cassidy! Oh, we need you.
Marin Juno hustling after that. She retrieves the ball. It's on to Audrey Langlois. Langlois to Lexi Clark. Clark trying to feed Pratt. Pratt couldn't get to it. Anna Anderson was there instead. Now it's Langlois on the far side. Langlois back to Lexi Clark. Clark chips the ball forward to Pratt. And now it's Mascarenas at midfield for the Vikings.
Good choice, Brooke.
Langlois for Marin Juno. Juno taking it toward the outside. Miro's watching her. Juno's fouled there by Anderson. It will be a direct kick for the Eagles. Stevens will take this direct kick as a dangerous spot. Pratt traps the direct kick, but it falls to the arms of Gator, excuse me.
There you go, Hannah.
Long punt over midfield line. Stephanie Barrier's watching that carefully because she's got Caslow breathing down her neck. And it looked like Callie Castine probably touched that last, so nope, they're calling it a goal kick. So Chazy avoids that. 7 minutes to go. Substitutions for Moriah as Julia Smith and Madalena Gallo check back in.
Hey, keep yelling at him. Keep yelling at him. On those 3 quarters, remember I said 3 quarters and a bit forward, that's it. As long as it doesn't go over your head.
Good work there by Callie Castine fighting off Caslow. Caslow falls down in the process looking for a foul. No foul. Here's Harrington. Good work. Emma Harrington takes a shot towards the goal, but it corkscrews past the near post.
6 minutes.
Coach Tregan imploring his troops to put on some pressure as time is waning here in this match. Lexi Clark drew the foul, so it will be direct kick for Chazy.
Sam, get forward. Sam, get forward.
If you're a halfback, get back. Please and thank you. Julia, turn around.
Get it up, right? You'll be okay. Come on, Brooke. No, she's getting forward on the pitch.
Win the ball. Win the ball.
Way to go, Vi. There you go, Vi.
That direct kick was blocked down by Shaw, and then Caslow gave it away to Harvey. Now it's on the feet of Gallo. Gallo looking at midfield. Emma Howell has it. Forward to Clark. Clark gives it to Pratt. Pratt now running at her defender, Jakes. Pratt still with the ball, trying to get past her other mark in Miro. Pratt with a square ball. Marin Juno gives it to Clark. Clark with a shot blocked there by Jakes. And Anna Anderson hustles to save it from going off the end line and save the corner kick. Langlois on the far side. She'll take a throw quickly in. Pratt turns. Service toward the middle. Juno couldn't get turned on it. Lexi Clark, top of the 18, takes a long touch, and it cleared away there at a foul also. Julia Smith did a good job defensively to clear it. Sam Gagno commits the foul. It'll be a direct kick for Moriah. They're not in any hurry to put the ball back in play. As PHS JV scores on the old varsity field here, it looks like they take a 1-0 lead over Chazy JV. Amelia Caslow, pressure on her by Stevens, falls to Clark. Clark to Pratt. Pratt looking for Juno. Miro was there just to clear that away from danger. Now it's Mascarenas. Anna Anderson is going to move the ball to the outside. Pratt watching her. Pratt gets a toe on it. It goes toward the corner flag. It will be a throw-in for Chazy. Quickly thrown into Juno. Juno heads the ball. Tries to get turned on Anderson. Unable to. And now it's Langlois. Langlois. Anderson watching her. Langlois toward the top of the 18. There's a shot from Brooke Stevens well over the goal. She puts her head in her hands. 3.5 minutes to go in regulation. Moriah still with that 2-0 lead on this beautiful Saturday morning. Lexi Clark hustling there to get a foot on that, avoid the clearance. Clark again recovers now. Clark looking for service across the top of the 18. Anna Anderson is there. Pratt, Langlois now. And then ultimately cleared away by Julia Smith. Harrington moves the ball toward the sideline. It will be a throw-in for Chazy as Harvey quickly throws it in, looking for Howell. Howell can't get past Smith. It will be Chazy throw. Quickly Howell in, looking for Marin Juno. Juno traps it down. Juno looking to turn, gives it into Clark. Clark now being double-teamed. Clark shot towards goal, blocked by Miro. Here's Pratt. Pratt with an opportunity, cuts it back nice, trips over herself, still controls the ball, looking for a feed. Marin Juno off the upright. Ball's free, and Audrey Langlois finishes it into the back of the net with 2:24 remaining. Excellent work down there by Lexi Clark to start this whole process for the Eagles. 2-1. Chazy draws one back. They have 2.5 minutes to go to draw it even.
Let's go. Press up.
Official score is Audrey Langlois assisted by Lily Pratt on that goal for the Eagles. So it's 2-1 now. As we said, 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in regulation. The Eagles are going to have to press hard. You can expect to see their sweeper Sam Gagnon move forward, I think, as well. Pratt now looking to get turned. She chips the ball over to Langlois. Langlois back to Pratt. Pratt now. 2-minute warning. Clark drops the ball to Stevens. Stevens to Pratt. Pratt gets it past her mark. Pratt now looking for Juno, but good defensive effort there by Miro. Now it's Stevens again. Low ball as everybody crunches to the middle. Harrington has it. She pushes it outside to Violet Shaw. Violet Shaw now running past her defender. Coming over to help is going to be Sam Gagnon. Gagnon takes a stab at it. Shaw still gets past it. She slips as she serves. Callie Castine gets a foot on it, and Caslow quickly clears it off the end line. It will be a goal kick.
Stop. You gotta stop the clock. Stop the clock. Stop it.
Substitution, Reagan Baker. Is the clock is stopped because it's under 5 minutes.
If you get it, just bang it over the top here. Lexi, Brooke's gonna try to play one high. Just keep, doesn't matter now. Marin, hang on.
No, I know.
When the team that's head is so good.
Okay,
Brooke's gonna get it, just trying to play forward and we'll get forward, all right?
You got a
No, I'm saying,
minute.
when she kicks it, just take off.
We're waiting for the kick to come back, and the clock has stopped. So on the kick, the clock will start again. Minute and 17 remaining.
Early.
It goes off the thigh of Gallo. Now it's moved outside to Mascarenas. Barrier's trying to get there first. Barrier does. She's trying to get possession. Goes off Mascarenas. Quickly, Chazy's trying to throw it back in. Barrier.
Stand up. Get us up. Doesn't matter.
Now it's Pratt trying to move past Baker, and she does. Pratt now with Miro coming over. Lily Pratt trying to get past Olivia Miro. She does. Pratt now served toward the 18. Marin Juno is there. She traps it down. Juno looking for a shot. Defensively, it's cleared away. And Gallo with the somersault after that clearing attempt. Callie Castine now moves it toward the outside. It's going to go off the sideline for a throw-in with 30 seconds remaining. Madalena Gallo throws the ball in.
Gotta get it forward somehow.
Pratt now has it for Chazy. Tired players out there. They're not transitioning forward. Chazy seems like they're resigned to the loss. Here's Juno hustling to get past Anderson. Juno got a foot on it, but she wasn't able to control it. And that's going to do it here from George Brandler Field. Moriah Vikings are going to take this one by a final score of 2-1. With the founding father of Hometown Cable on the camera, Calvin Castine, I'm Lee Barcombe. Thanks for watching this Hometown Cable production. Again, if you feel so inclined, please send a donation to Hometown Cable.
1477 Ridge Road, Champlain, New York, 12919.
No donation too small or too large. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll hope to see you next time.